Good morning. Welcome to the 182 Squadron brief then for the next mission. Time now is 10:45 local on the 27th of September 44. So that's after this morning's operations, which we flew last week. Question policy. So guys, just keep questions at the end. I'll pick them up at the end. Okay, the situation then. So enemy forces pretty much extant from this morning then. So I'll just go through it again. Enemy force build up east of 30 Corps and 82nd Airborne just here. Continues, and that is also present to the north here with the 2nd SS Panzer Corps. 8 Corps are facing increasing resistance past Venray in the approaches to Venray and Venlo. And apart from that, the enemy is mounting quite limited resistance elsewhere. Friendly forces, the priority remains securing the flanks. So as we've seen, yes, Corps airfield on the way, and have successfully strengthened the Nijmegen salient by buying us some more ground. And also we've got 12 Corps in the west, slowly advancing towards Zertogenbosch, etc., etc. Okay, further to the west then, 1st Canadian Army. The focus remains on Antwerp, and the situation remains unchanged from earlier this morning. Battle space, rules of engagement, information delta remains current, although all of our ops do not require us to target anything within the bomb line today, so that's not relevant. Air mobility, so the air mobility effort into Grave continues, and essentially just need to look out for transports. Airfield ops, launch and recovery remains unchanged, so it's just the standard recovery that we'll be flying, and that's that. Okay, then the air threat. So Luftwaffe continues to target the Nijmegen bridges and friendly forces within the area of operations. The 8th Air Force raid from earlier this morning has taken place essentially about half an hour ago, and therefore you're going to have escorts from 8th Air Force potentially roaming through our area of operations. So that's something to consider. Obviously, there'll be no direct RT link. Commander's intent. Okay, so it's two-pronged again. The first element is attack. Indirect support, so pre-planned targets to erode or destroy enemy force capability. And direct support, so support of friendly forces in contact, although none of that has been fragged to us today. Control of the air. Seek out the Luftwaffe to allow our attack aircraft to operate freely and prevent the enemy from targeting friendly forces. Specifically, TUTAF to ensure low and medium altitude interception capability is maintained, because as we saw last week, that is something they're trying out. Okay, mission. So these are our two tasks then. We're predominantly, we're actually only operating in the ground attack environment today. There's no air-to-air, unless engaged, of course. These are our two tasks as per the PAM briefing. So the first sortie, which is our secondary sortie, up from Eindhoven, carrying bombs. So good thing we practiced that. And as I said, on Thursday, armed recce along the road to the east of the Meuse, Venray-Venlo, looking for road and river traffic. And once we sight that, we'll prosecute it. Secondary sortie then is split into two. The first task is a rocket attack on enemy positions at Wies, outside the bomb line. We'll go back to Eindhoven, and thereafter we are to go up towards Arnhem, looking for targets on the road within the city, essentially. Okay, the Met. So as you can see, it's pretty shit. Pardon the French. 6/8 scatter cumulus, 2,500 feet, alto cumulus above, 10 nautical mile or more. So at least we've got good viz, and the wind is unchanged. Same ramp location at dispersal, so just down here, and obviously 20 in use, so we'll taxi right and then go as usual. Okay, here's the first sortie then. Here's the route card. So we'll take off up into the standard 1,000 feet orbit left hand. Once you all call saddled, we'll push approximately 100 for 13 minutes towards Venlo. And then this is the river here We'll go into that in a bit more detail in a second. From there, it's northerly up to a beam Venray, and then we'll turn left onto 260 roughly for a 13-minute route back. Okay, there's a zoom in then. So essentially we arrive in the area of Venlo. What I'll have us do is I'll have us roughly about here, come into echelon right. So that, correction, echelon left, because we'll be attacking to the right. So echelon left, flying up north here, and we'll be looking for targets of opportunity. So like I say, on the Meuse River here, looking for barges, etc. And also potentially soft-skin vehicles, armoured personnel carriers, etc., along this road here. Upon sighting that, what I'll do is I'll have us, depending what it is, it could be, a ship here, a boat here, whatever. It could be 3, or there could be a cluster of a column here, or there could be a big long column. It's sort of target dependent on the scheme of maneuver for attack. So what I'll do is I'll just have us, do our attack to the east in from the west, and then just dropping a bomb load on the road, and that should destroy them. Okay, the fusing then, I think we'll go for 5 seconds. Obviously, we don't want it instantaneous, especially if we have to do a low angle attack with the Met. And, if it's too long, say above 10 seconds, there's a chance the vehicles could, escape the lethal part of the fragmentation pattern. Okay, just on contingency for this target then. If the Met is bad and it is going to prevent us from doing our standard 8,000 feet attack safely, then what we'll do is we'll switch to coming in below cloud base, and we'll do a shallow dive, approximately 20 degrees. And in that instance, I think we'll go in pairs. So we'll have 1 and 2 trail, for example, flying up parallel to the road, dropping the bomb, and then aggressing back to the west. From there, 5 seconds should be more than enough for us to get clear, and then we'll just attack in pairs. Okay. Good stuff. Right, so on to the second sortie then. So obviously from there we'll have landed back Eindhoven, and then we've got a little reprieve. Okay, so this is the rocket attack then. So we'll dump the bombs, go onto the rocket. So same thing for the departure, up, out, course addled. This time we'll fly 072 for 15, route direct Vs, and then once we've done the business, we'll come back 252 back to Eindhoven. Okay, this is the target then. Obviously outside of the bomb line, no restrictions, as with the previous one. And essentially we're just looking for IFVs, etc. on the road. So as before, we'll look to perform our standard profile from 8,000 feet. If that's not achievable, we'll go below cloud base, and I think due to the weather, we'll attack in pairs. From there, it will just be engaging what we see. We haven't got any imagery to support targeting, so it literally is about looking for what's there. Don't know what the flak's like equally as well, so there might be an opportunity to have a section look at attacking guns while we're flat guns while we're trying to prosecute targets on the road, but it's all situational dependent. Okay, so after that we'll go back to Eindhoven, rearm refuel. It should be about 10 minutes, and then we'll go up for our second sortie. So this is back up to an area I haven't been to for a while, up to Arnhem. And 033 for 16 minutes, but essentially looking for targets on the road here, which is leading up to the road over River Bridge at Arnhem, looking to destroy those. Exactly as before, if the Met prevents us from doing the standard air-to-ground profile, we'll go for a low-angle attack in pairs. Separation between the pairs, might I add, is essentially as soon as the first pair is clear and the ordnance has exploded, the next pair can roll in, just so there's no potential for fratricide. Close up of the target, so there's not too much more detail, but this is the area that we're interested in, leading up to the Arnhem Bridge, potentially over here towards the railway station as well, and then obviously there's an airfield up here, so all areas to consider, but it's the road we're interested in. As you can see, no RE to consider. Okay, I really don't think we're going to have time to do this. By my calculations, we're going to be landing about 5 minutes late anyway, unless we can be nice and quick. But this is a fallback. In theory, we've got 10 minutes once we land after our first sortie, but I don't think there's going to be enough time unless we swing by it on the way. So essentially, that's another target to consider. If we don't see our pre-planned target and there's nothing to engage out in the east, at V's or up at Arnhem, this is potentially something to fall back on. So it's similar to position to what we were trying to attack the other week, which was just here. And it's just looking for targets for opportunity west of Cliff. Okay, service support. So unchanged from this morning. Derna, the one here, and Eindhoven with rearm refuel capability. Runways in use are all unchanged. The warning applies with vocal again, so the engineers are still busy trying to bring it back to operational status. If you land there, your aircraft's going to be lost, and they're probably going to be quite upset with you plonking an aircraft in the middle of their lovely resurfaced runway. Grav is open. You can land there now. There's just no rearm refuel capability, so that's an important one if you hit coming back from Grav. For the target Venlo Venlo, obviously just run approximately 260 back gets you to Eindhoven. So for the first couple of sorties, we'll have our primary divert as Eindhoven. And coming back from Arnhem, you've got the opportunity to go into Grav should you not be able to make it back there. Sorry, everyone rolling.
Rolling. Red 3 rolling.
Red 4 rolling.
One rolling.
Blue 2 running.
Tyrant's not an airliner. Go.
Last minute.
Sorry, can my picture update?
Picture clear.
Gotcha.
Taking Flack.
Roger. Leveling and drinking. Tyrants Buster. Stage 2. Push through this. Okay, Tyrant's just coming up north of Venro now. So, do come right here.
Anyway, Tyrant, you are out of radar.
Roger, can
I have target 11 o'clock low at the bridge with Flack.
Roger, call the bridge. Which one? Is it the one that crosses that very small river running east-west?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Roger. Okay. Blue one and, well, blue one, red one. Do you want to go ahead and attack one of those barges, please, and report how much damage you inflict?
Alright, we have one at our 7 o'clock that we just passed. We'll hit that one.
Yeah, Roger. Got another one off to the northwest. Yeah, tally on the enemy positions west of that bridge.
Blue 2, you have visual on that barge on a 9?
I have visual on 9 o'clock barge and the defence positions firing on this near the bridge.
Alright, we're gonna hit this barge that's really close to the edge of the river.
Nathan.
Taking fast fire flag.
Right, Red 3 and 4, do you want to go ahead and attack that position opposite the bridge? It's my 9 o'clock below, just you two.
Roger.
So if you put yourself on echelon right, then you should be able to roll into the left.
Blue 1 diving
Roger.
in.
On the opposite side of the river from the bridge.
Yeah, Roger.
Tell
Okay.
me
One pulling
target.
up.
Red 4, I
Red
think.
4, Red 3.
Red 4, you've lost
visual.
visual, so it's at 10 o'clock.
I've lost red
Good
4,
kill.
red 3. I've lost visual with you.
Yeah, I know. He's at your 10 o'clock.
Can't get my picture clear, but you're just beyond radar cover.
Roger.
Maple and Bordell just forming up now at Lommel.
Roger.
Red 4, Red
Gun
3,
back
do we
alpha.
have tally?
Tally.
Blue 2, you got contacts. 2 o'clock. A little bit higher than you.
Red 2, Red 1.
Nice.
Go.
Are you in position?
I had to cut your circle because you were turning left and you needed to be on
Blue
your
2 going
right.
down.
Okay, we're gonna... Red 3, how far behind me are you?
Red
I'm
2,
engaging the targets near the bridge.
Roger.
Red 2 forming up now.
We'll hold and see what damage you inflict.
Roger. Red 3 in hot.
Red 4 following you in.
Okay, but we'll look for stuff near
Good hits,
Venlo
Blue 2.
here.
Good hits,
On
Blue
the
2.
Target.
Red 3, red
Tara,
4,
can I-
vocal.
Last message.
Yeah, hostiles popped up just east of Venray, heading west. I've got a
Roger.
pair of you just over
Yeah, that's
Venray
me.
now.
I
Yeah,
see
but-
them on our 6 o'clock long.
Yeah, we're taking flak as well, so we're marking. Okay, squadron, I need you to about turn and come and save me.
Alright. Blue 2
Red
heading
4
left.
turning left.
With you.
Buster,
Kenway,
Buster.
can you give Vector to my position, please?
For the rest of the squadron, Vector 080.
Red 1, Red 2, recommend going below clouds. Lose them in a turn.
Yeah, Roger. I'm going into cloud now. Pop high on 300.
It's 2 groups of 4 chasing the rear pair.
We're diving, turning 300.
Yeah, 300 maintaining.
3 o'clock long, I'm coming back.
Yeah, Roger. Okay, guys, we're at Helmand now, so I think we're okay. Where are you?
Done.
East of Herman.
Very close to you.
Roger. Okay, come back west then. Unless you see the enemy, let's not get drawn into a fight. We'll do it a bit closer to friendly territory.
Alright, they're above clouds. They're swirling with somebody. Looks like a dogfight happening.
Roger. Okay.
Red 3 and 4, you've taken flak.
Bob up
Roger.
through the cloud on 260.
Red 1, Blue 1.
Last message.
For permission to take Blue 2 in. We're heading to initial.
We've got time. We've got 10 minutes. We may be able to help if Bordell need it. And then still got tally on Maple. No, I can't see them either. Right, got red 2 saddled. Anyone else got visual?
Red 3 got vision.
Good.
Red
Okay.
4 got visual.
2 back there and another 2. Yeah, roger, that's good. Obviously, if we get hit, 270 is good. Okay, I can't see. Tally, Flack 10 o'clock. Yeah, visual Maple 10 o'clock.
We're sure that's Maple?
Yeah, firm. It's taking Flack and we're in enemy territory.
Red 1, Red 2, can you slow down just a hair? I'm having a real hard time keeping up with you.
Tyrant, Kenway. Hostiles departed. Picture is clear. You clear RTB as required.
Roger, confirm group to my north is Maple. Coming over, is that Venray?
Affirm.
Roger, is that passing Venray or?
Yeah, they're over Venray.
Roger, yeah. I'm just north of Venray. Okay, sorry.
Oh!
West. Yep,
Tyrant pop up 1606 miles heading towards you north.
Roger. I'm going to come on to north then, towards Maple. Lazy left north.
West altitude of bandits? Or you don't
We
know?
don't know.
No altitude is heading north, just north of Venlo.
Roger, should be at our 4 chaps. The friendlies at 1 o'clock. Maple are still on east, about to cross the Mersey, Guido.
Roger. Hostiles faded.
Roger.
So she's come round onto south.
Roger, about to Maple have come right now. We're about to merge with
Roger. Going back Alpha. You're in the clear for the time being.
Roger. Right, chaps coming right. Cross underneath me, red 2. Underneath.
Blue 1, you're taking black.
Roger.
Right, chaps, right hander now. We're going to head back towards Nigel, and I think that's enough fun for this sortie. Just taking Flack here, south of Venray, so coming left. Coming right, onto 270.
We have high contact is passing over us now above the clouds.
Copy eyes. 4 ship. 8 ship.
Careful. Right, buster to the deck. 270. Yeah.
Kenway,
that-
belatedly, you're mixed up with
yeah,
flying
Roger.
bust.
It's above the clouds. Right,
At
Tyrant.
least
Buster. 270.
Look like 190s.
Yeah, Roger. Come right, 270. We're at Maple.
They're right with you.
Roger. Where? Sorry. Are they displaced? Where are they displaced? North, south.
Right over you.
Roger.
Or under you. You're all mixed up.
We're deck. I think they're 9 o'clock. Tyrants on the
they're
left.
They're just at our high 5 following us. They're flying west.
Kenway
I've
going.
got,
Kenway's got to go to the Channel C.
Roger. Negative. I've got 4 contacts on the 9 o'clock. So I think that's Maple.
They are now heading slightly north of us.
There's 8 ship flying northwest.
Roger. We're at Nigel again, guys. Coming left. Going
They have
towards
eyes?
the smoke.
Turning to engage red.
They're turning to engage red.
Looks like it.
Roger. Okay, guys, I'm at that fork in the river at Nigel. Just south of Nigel.
They're
Blue on
diving in.
R3.
Yeah, Roger.
One's diving in.
No joy. Can't see you guys.
2 diving in, 3 diving in.
Ah, yeah,
Roger,
Roger.
red four,
Right,
watch
he's on
out.
me, he's on me, he's on me. I'm coming right. They've dropped their
4 on
bombs.
us. Red 4, watch out. 4 on us.
Check.
I'm on you.
Okay, guys. Yeah, Roger.
Oh, hit. I've been hit.
Okay, Roger.
I'm on the 3rd.
At the fork in the river. Django, if you can turn onto west.
More diving in,
Table.
more diving in.
Roger.
Hit someone.
Nice out then.
Turning onto west.
Roger, cliffing out. Who's coming right? Is that Django?
That's red 3.
Yep.
Okay, Roger. Okay, guys, this is not a great position. Let's try and let's break it. Let's come onto 2708. We'll reform.
I got a guy, 666.
Yeah, 666. I'm coming.
Lost eyes on blue 1.
Merged one.
I'm dogfighting.
Whereabouts?
Unknown.
Okay, Digby's at Derna.
Friendly splashed.
Roger, that's right where I am.
Right, Django running away on the
Right,
deck.
I've got 2 of you.
270.
Yeah, I've got 2 of you off my left wing. Turn on to 270. Fly past this town on the right.
Oh shit, I've been hit again.
Roger.
Red 1, watch out. 60.
Yeah, Roger.
I'm coming. Shit, someone's on fire. Friendly.
Red 3 is running west.
Red 2, blue 2, and blue 1 has engine damage, heading west. Tyrant, check in.
Red 3.
Right, red 3, I think it's just me and you.
Blue 2. Sorry, I was waiting for blue 1.
I've got blue 1 here. I formed up with red 3.
I'm lost. Heading 255.
We're running on the deck west towards Eindhoven.
Forming up with a Typhoon who is turning left.
That's red 3. Do you have tally on the enemy contacts?
They turned off the ones that I could see.
Roger.
With you now.
I'm heading to initial then. Slowing down to line of line.
Oh, I can't wait.
Tyrant,
Roger, all the hostiles have departed east, southeast, no further threat. You're clear RTB.
blue 1 is down, red 3 and blue 2 are landing.
Roger. Okay, we're going Channel Charlie.
We want down and off to the left.